So today we have a story about a TikToker who was finally served justice. Good news, kind of, after a long time. A TikToker who filmed dangerous prank videos finally got arrested and is now serving jail time. This TikToker, I guess, fed off of negative energy and it gave him more power to do more of this gross content that he posts. He goes into a Super Saiyan mode when his videos gets viral and doubles up on it every single time. So hit that subscribe button if you want more stories from around the internet. Now let's get back to the video. A TikToker who goes by the name of Mizzy quickly rose to fame by posting videos of him going into other people's home uninvited, stealing pets from old people in the park, and confronting strangers and threatening them on TikTok. Yeah, horrible, right? This is what his fame was based on. All his videos were him posting this kind of stuff, where there is always a malicious intent. Just watch this video.
Hello.
Hi.
You got a nice dog.
Sorry?
You got a nice dog.
She's lovely. She's family dog.
Boom gang, whole lot of gangs. We outside. We outside. We outside. We're all gonna fucking dog. We outside every single time.
This does not look like something a sane person would do. That poor person having a good time in the park with the dog, and suddenly out of nowhere comes a guy who just picks up the dog and runs away. I mean, what must go through your mind to be able to think like that? Let's make a video of stealing an old person's dog. After this video got viral, people were very angry at him. There were comments flooding in saying that what he did was wrong and this should not be allowed. If this would have been me or you, I mean, most of us would not even attempt such a stupid prank in the first place. But let's say in a hypothetical situation, after receiving all the hate and such terrifying comments, we would stop, right? We would at the very least change the content. Well, he did change up his content, but double down on his stupidity. Look at this.
I want to saw you from over there. I like your hair still. You got some nice hair. It's nice and luscious. I'm perfectly fine. You're gonna die. Huh? Why are you just smiling at me?
Oh.
I asked him a question, a serious question. Do you wanna die?
No.
Why?
Is you why? Because
Shit.
stop touching him.
Why?
Because
You gonna die?
I can't imagine the horror they might have faced. Now there are comments that said, why did they not attack him? Or that he wouldn't stand a chance against the two of them. But you have to remember that the guy might carry weapons. It is never safe to attack a stranger without knowing whether or not he has a weapon. It would be very terrifying if that ever happened to anyone. They didn't know that he was a TikToker who was filming for a video. They thought that he might genuinely be a sicko asking them the question. And that's not the only type of content he films. There are numerous other videos where he goes to strangers' houses uninvited. He finds random houses, goes in there and acts like he owns the place. Look at this one.
Into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James,
James. Hi.
you man come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
I also found one of Moist Critical's video about him where he shows this clip.
We are going viral, lads.
We're going
More viral than I've been in the past like 2-3 years. Like I started social media since I was 8, been doing videos, been making bangers, been blowing up since I was young. But this right here, everywhere. Reposts, tweets, bro. You guys already know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm gonna put the
That second guy who is in the back of the video looks like he is doing live ad-libs for Mizzy for his video. Imagine being in the video for repeating one word from Mizzy's sentences, and Mizzy does not even let him finish that as well. Mizzy is kind of a guy who likes the attention. Does not matter what kind of attention it is, be it good or bad. He does not discriminate. All he wants is attention. Even in that video, he mentions his clips were blowing up and that he was happy about it. He would do anything for views. He also had an interview with Piers Morgan, and this is what he had to say about his pranks.
I'm curious about what has been motivating you to terrorize the people around where you live. Why do it?
I wouldn't really call it terrorizing, I would just call it more having fun.
Well, I'm not going to say anything else about him. Let's talk about why he is getting arrested. finally the good stuff. So because of him doing all the illegal stuff for views, it was bound to get him in trouble, and that it did. While filming for one of his quote-unquote viral videos, he was hit with the criminal behavior order, preventing him from directly or indirectly posting content to social media without the documented consent of the people featured in the content. So he had to have kind of a signed document of all the people who appear in the video saying that they consent to being in the video and that they don't mind Mizzy posting it on any of his socials. If not, then he cannot post the video, or at least the segment of the video where the person did not give his consent. He was also made to pay a fine of £365. The fine is not that significant for the stuff he has done. When he violated this order, he was finally sentenced to jail for 18 weeks, which is around 4.5 months if I'm not wrong. Well, Pokimane would tell me, I guess, since she likes to correct people with their maths problem. Anyway, the 18 weeks for the things he has done seems very small, and frankly it is. But it's a start. It looks like more and more of these TikTokers who do pranks that directly harm people are getting arrested. The court and the judges are now getting fed up with all the kids trying to be famous by hurting people around them for some views. In the Piers Morgan interview, Mizzy said that he did all of that just to get attention and start his streaming career.
Alright,
What are you going to do now?
what am I gonna do now? Twitter, Mizzy is banned, and I'm gonna be on Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch, IRL streams, gaming streams.
Well, Matt, there are so many other options you could have gone with. Why would you go in that direction that, I forgot that I said I won't talk about his behavior anymore. You can watch the Piers Morgan interview, it's on YouTube. But a warning beforehand though, some parts of it are triggering. Well, it was at least for me. I am glad to see that he was served justice, even though the time and the fines were not enough. The best part was that one of the judges straight up said to Mizzy that his content was not funny. That part, when I first read it, I laughed so hard because I imagined him in the court standing there and then the judge just spits out the truth right in front of him before serving him his sentence. Well, I should not think bad of other people even though he did some wrong things, but he's still a person. Anyway, that was the story of Mizzy, the TikToker who went viral for all the wrong reasons. As they say, you cannot escape the law, and that's exactly what happened. What do you think about this case? Was the sentence enough for his deeds, or was it too harsh for him? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed. You can watch some of my other videos as well. See you in the next one.